I don't want to say 2024 New Year's resolutions. I know, other than exam season, I don't really have another excuse. Just hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, it's 2024, nothing has changed. I'm nearly 20, which is a bit weird to say. And I just wanted to make this semi-uncut video just to reflect on some of the goals that I want to achieve in 2024, and just to add on to that, just because like no one does it, but I feel like it's something to aim for, not necessarily to have, but like it's nice to aim for. But I'll get onto that later in the video. So yeah, without further ado, go get yourself like a cup of coffee. Just pretend this is like coffee, right? And yeah, let's go. So I'm currently in the midst of revising for two of my so-called final module exams right now. They're in a couple weeks time, but I really just wanted to make this video, talk to the camera. One, because I haven't made a video in flipping years, and two, I just feel like it's great to have a time to just step back and reflect. And also let me know down in the comments what you guys want to achieve. Like, I don't want to say 2024 New Year's resolutions because it sounds like absolute BS. Like, you think of like, I don't know, for example, like people are like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym every single day, and you see everyone in 1st of January doing those like weird performing exercises on TikTok. I don't want it to sound like that. I want it to sound like realistic goals and things that I actually want to achieve, instead of doing it for 2 months, 2 weeks, and then being like, hell yeah, that's it, done. So I'm going to try and make some realistic goals, should I say, and we'll see if I reach those goals, you know, at the end of 2024. I'll be making another one of these. I've decided, I've seen so many of them on like shorts on YouTube. I feel like I need to join on this train, especially becoming 20. Like, I can't fathom that I'm nearly 20 years old. I still feel inside, I had like a growth stunt from COVID. I feel like I'm 16 years old still. But yeah, all right, let's just get straight into the goals. Okay, so my first goal is budgeting. Yes, as ridiculous as it sounds, after a year of being at uni, I have found that I am terrible at budgeting in terms of like buying things, in terms of doing my weekly shop, in terms of how much I go out to eat, how much I actually should buy in terms of food, how much I waste and things like that. Because financially, I'm quite stable. I'm very fortunate to be stable. So I've never had to like second think about like thinking like about, do I need this type of food? Like, should I buy this duck set for 2, even though I'm one person, although I am a very big eater. But anyways, that's not the problem. That's not the problem here. The problem is beginning of second year, I just went out 2 or 3 times to get bubble tea because my accommodation's here, the bubble tea store was right there. Like, it was undeniable just to walk past and be like, you know, why am I not getting a bubble tea? So I got bubble tea way too many times at the beginning of the semester. So I need to fix my problem in terms of how much I actually expend per month and actually start tracking it, because I've had like, you know, in the past, like everyone has probably tried it, having like an Excel spreadsheet and, you know, putting everything you've done, but then like after a week or even a day, you're like, oh, this is so hard, it's just so boring. But this year, I'm gonna try and fix that, because otherwise, when I start, you know, moving out, becoming more of an adult, yeah, things are gonna go this way instead of this way in my bank account. So yeah, that's my first goal. My second goal is to hit the gym more consistently, no matter what. So, okay, other than being on holiday, I would want to hit the gym at least 3 times a week, no matter what. No matter if it's exam season, no matter if it's, I don't know, other than exam season, I don't really have another excuse. Just pure laziness, right? Like, within the week, I would have to at least force myself to go in, because it's only gonna be forceful and, you know, mentally painful for the first few weeks. Because after you do that, you know, it becomes a rhythm, you just kind of do it, and it just becomes part of your weekly schedule, as one may say. So I think another goal that I want to do is hit the gym more, just simple as that. I'm gonna start off with my flatmate. I don't know how long he's gonna be. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. Like, it could be 2 weeks, could be 3 weeks, but hopefully I will stay consistent. And for my third goal, I've decided, you know, it's something, it's not necessarily an issue, but it's something I could improve on, which is networking. So I'm quite like an introverted person, if you don't know. You probably don't know, but yeah, that's something about me. I'm quite introverted. I like keeping to myself. I like doing things by myself. I don't really like talking to others because one, it distracts me, two, it gets annoying, and three, sometimes it's just unnecessary input that will just affect me. However, other than that, like in terms of networking and working with a team, I believe that, you know, I can improve on that. I can do something that will help me build that kind of skill, because the majority of the time I take in like leadership roles, taking lead, doing things my way, but I feel like I should take a step back this year, not necessarily from the leadership role, but, you know, building teamwork skills, listening to others and things like that. Not necessarily that I'm bad at it, but I feel like I could definitely improve on it. And, you know, attending networking events, that's definitely something I need to improve on, because, you know, my excuse is, oh, I can't find a networking event. Well, there's this, I've got Google, like there's no excuse. So I definitely need to work on my networking skills, finding networking events, talking to, you know, seniorities and stuff like that. So those are going to be my 3 goals for the time being. And then just for the second part, I've decided to add to this like New Year's resolution bit, and have something where I can, you know, set a few things that I would like at the beginning of the year and see if I achieve them at the end of the year. So why I'm doing this is because, you know, it helps with the budgeting, because you obviously have to save a proportion of the amount that's incoming into your bank account every month, whether it be from a part-time job, whether it be pocket money, whether it be from wherever, right? So taking out a proportion every month, you can gradually basically like get that reward, that incentive. So a few things that I want to get are probably, this sounds ridiculous, but there's like, you know, there's like coiled like keyboard cables. I'll put it on the screen somewhere now, but yeah, I've been looking at them, they're just really aesthetic. I feel like it'd be really nice on my keyboard, so those are one thing. Those aren't too expensive, so I should be able to, you know, achieve it at some point. But another thing that's like a little bit bigger would be to buying another camera, because currently I'm using the Panasonic Lumix GH5. It's a great DSLR, it's amazing. It could do anything I want. I have another lens for it, it's great for photography, but the only issue with it is it's so humongous. Like, it is so big. Like, I can't even describe it, but like, it is heavy. And like, you know, I was thinking on my Hong Kong trip, or my Asia trip back in the summer holidays, like, if I bought this camera, like, okay, I was literally dripping in sweat. It was like 30, 40 degrees, and it's like, I cannot physically hold that camera for more than 5 minutes. Like, I would just want to put it away. Like, I've been watching videos recently where people are like, oh, I've got this like compact mirrorless digital camera and it's amazing. And I looked at the prices, and some of them go for, you know, 4 grand, 5 grand nowadays, and it's crazy. Like, I bought this for, I think it was like 1.8 to 2K because it was brand new at the time. And that was already such a large investment, especially for being like my second or third DSLR camera. It was like, okay, it's a big investment, but it turns out it's like average market price. Like, for a beginner, they should be, you know, expecting to pay up front of like £1,200 just for a beginner camera. Like, how ridiculous does that sound? I mean, you could use, you know, your iPhone and things like that, but there's just something different about holding a camera, like something tangible in your hands that feels really good. So I think that for another goal that I could set or buy in 2024 is, I think it's called the Fujifilm A100 or 100V or 100R or something like that. I'll put it on the screen again, but the main thing that attracted me to this camera is its aesthetics. The silver version is so nice. Like, I looked at it and I fell in love with it straight away. It was so nice. It's nice and light. It's like, I think 489 grams. It's 35 millimeters, which is okay. You can't really change the length, but that's fine. That's fine. Just based off what I've seen, it looks amazing, and it is around 1.3k. But like the demand for it's so high right now, I think it's gone up to around £2,000. So I might try and look at the second-hand market and see if I can get anything better, but for the time being, yeah, it's way out of my budget. So hopefully I'll find some kind of way to budget it, and if I do, hopefully I'll share it with you guys if it's not too confidential. And yeah, those are basically my goals for 2024, and I'll come back, future me will come back and see if I even hit any of those. If not, RIP to me, I guess. And yeah, hope you guys had a good new year and a Merry Christmas, and have a good start to your 2024. See you later.